I'll be right back.
Okay. Great. We're recording now. We're only missing one person. All right, why don't we get ready for a group warm-up? So everybody, please hit your mute button on your screen. That way you can play without hearing everybody else trying to play at the same time. Cool. Now, if you have a pinwheel, use your pinwheel. My pinwheel's in the other room. Yep. For a song, that'd be great. Otherwise, you can use your mouthpiece and blow into your hand. Yeah. Done something with that behind the scenes. I found songs and then I lost it. Song in mind that we should well. One in mind. You know, oh, when the saints go marching in. Put your hands up if you know it. Oh, when the saints go marching in. How I want to be in that number. You know what, Maggie and Elia? When the saints go to you know that, Maggie?
No.
I'll sing and you can blow along because it looks like everybody else knows it, all right?
They also did it at EME called Dixieland Sound.
Okay, this is a good point. Okay, ready? Everybody mute yourself, okay? For a little while. Here we go. Mouthpieces, pinwheels, and I'll be singing. 1, 2, and 1, 2, go. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Cool. Okay. So we got our lungs warmed up. Everybody grab a mouthpiece. We start on the baby roller coaster. It only goes from B flat to F. And then gradually, the roller coaster gets higher and higher and higher. Okay? Here we go. Now higher. I need 3 hands to do the real roller coaster. Very good. Okay, let's do an easy lip slur. So get your instruments. You are welcome to do the lip slur I suggest or any other lip slur that you like. Double check and make sure you're muted. I hear somebody's not muted because it'll confuse everybody else. You ready? Here's the lip slur I'm going to suggest. B flat, F, B flat, do, sol, do. Ready? Here we go. Now baritones, I'll give you fingerings. Abraham, James, I'll give you fingerings. So second valve. I need my other hand. That's what I need. Baritones. Baritones 1, 2. Baritones 2, 3. 1, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Everybody unmute yourself so we can talk for a minute. How did that work? I've never done a group warm-up before. Super well, okay, or terribly confusing? Show me with your thumbs. Most people said it worked pretty well. Okay. How about you, Maggie? Did that work for you? You okay? Mr. Stephen, did that warm-up work for you? Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's decide what order we're all going to play in. Okay? So everybody gets to play. We've all been working on different songs, so it'll be kind of nice between everybody. We'll have a whole variety of songs. James, are you willing to go first? James, would you be willing to go first?
Can I play both my songs, Chamber of Secrets and...
I think we have enough time for people to play more than one song. That would be fine. After James, how about Abraham? Sounds good, Abraham? Your second?
I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Abraham, does that sound good? Your second?
The audio is in and out. What was that?
Will you play second after James?
Okay.
Maggie, will you be third? Okay. Elia, do you want to play something or do you want to just listen?
I'll think I'm just gonna listen for now.
No problem. No problem. After Maggie will be Asher. No,
Hi.
after Maggie will be Mr. Steve.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Because Mr. Steven's an EMI guy. EMI means Young Musician Initiative. We just call ourselves EMI. So Mr. Steven will be next. Then we'll move on to Asher. Then, yeah?
I'm last.
Well, after you will be Savannah, and she's not here yet.
All right, cool. Just remembering.
She said she'll get on about 2 o'clock.
All right, cool.
Sound good?
Yes.
I'll click on James. So James. I'm going to click on. All right. You are welcome to play 1, 2, or 3 songs, whatever you want, James. Will you introduce your songs before you play them?
What?
Introduce your songs before you play them.
Lightly row.
Lightly row. Okay.
Great.
What else would you like to play?
7 years.
Say again?
7 years.
7 years. Tell people that don't know this song where it's from.
Fortnite.
Can you say it a little louder because we can't hear you too well?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. It's from Fortnite. Okay. 7 years. Nice. Everybody's being pretty quiet, so I think you can unmute yourselves so we can hear you applauding at the end. It's more fun for the performers, right?
I guess so.
All right. Thank you, James. Do you want to play anything else for us? Okay. Thanks a lot, James. Abraham, you're up.
The song that I'm playing is Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Thank you.
Well done.
Nice job. Nice Mary Had a Little Lamb. Do you have anything else you want to play?
No.
Okay. Good work, Abraham. Thank you. Let's move on to Maggie.
Okay, I'm going to be playing Hedwig's theme.
Hedwig's theme. Okay. Tell us what Hedwig's theme is from.
Harry Potter.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Ned would have loved that.
I can congratulate. Nice work. You want to play
Now I'm going to play Chamber of Secrets from Harry Potter 2. Wait, this is hard.
All right. Thank you, Maggie. Question. Where's the music for the Chamber of Secrets song?
Oh, I don't have any. I just learned it. I just tried playing and I got the music right, so I don't have any.
Oh, so you really learned it by ear.
Yeah.
Cool. So you know the song pretty well, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you knew the song to begin with, at least in your ear pretty well, and you had to figure out the notes on the trombone, right?
Yeah, I knew the song. So at first I thought it was 2, 1, 4, and then I said it. But then I thought about it. 2 lower. The low 2 is kind of low. I had 1, 4, 2, and it worked.
Some of the challenge is figuring out a good starting note, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Good. Well, that's a real fun thing to do with music, to learn songs by ear. Nice. Nice work, Maggie. Mr. Steve, would you like to be up next and play us a tune?
Okay, let's see. Let me just play, since we're talking about playing from ear and warmed up with When the Saints Go Marching In. Let's see if I can play that.
Okay.
Well, almost.
Thank you, Mr. Stephen.
Well, you're welcome. I hope I didn't hurt anyone's ears.
No, fun hearing you play by ear.
So who's next? Is it Asher who's next?
Yeah. Would you like to play anything else?
Let's see.
Fine. You're interested.
Do we have time for me to play one more from music?
We do.
We do, okay. All right. Everyone cover your ears. This is a song that we sing every year at New Year's. It's called Auld Lang Syne. Auld Lang Syne. How many computers did I break?
All of them.
Well, thanks for listening to me. You all are being really good sports.
Now, Mr. Stephen, I have a question.
Yes, Ms. Debbie.
Have you always played trombone?
Have I always played trombone?
Yeah, have you played trombone your entire life, or what?
Since I was in the 3rd grade.
And did you stop for a while?
And I stopped for a while I was working, and then when I retired, I started in again.
Right. Oh, so it's sort of a retirement thing now, huh?
That's right.
Right. And where did you work for your job?
I worked at a national laboratory here in Albuquerque called Sandia National Laboratory.
That's where my mom
And
worked.
I was trained as an electrical engineer
Cool.
and trombone wannabe.
Thank you. Thanks for playing for us, Mr. Stephen.
Well, I'm darn lucky to be here with you all.
Mr. Stephen and I have been working together at EMI, the Young Musician Initiative, for 8 years. We've been
That's
partners.
right, and Ms. Debbie still puts up with me.
I'm looking for, this is funny, I'm looking for Asher, but I've lost him. There he is. He was in the first screen. Are you ready to play for us, Asher?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just go turn off the snare on my drum set just in case.
Oh, he's got a drum set and the snare must be buzzing.
Yeah, I was buzzing while I was warming up.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
So remind us again, Asher, what grade are you in?
7th.
7th grade. And what are you auditioning for?
The Albuquerque Youth Symphony program. And I'm going to be playing, not necessarily, well, I'm going to be playing the F scale in 2 octaves, the Haas suite, and the 2 etudes for the
Audition, right? Oh, and I want to just interrupt for 1 second. It looks like Savannah has just showed up. I'll put everybody back on the screen. Can you all say hi, Savannah?
Hi, Savannah.
Hello, Savannah.
So I asked Savannah to get on a little earlier than our original plan because our concert is going quickly. But I wanted to say hello to her. And hold on. Now we need to go back to Asher. So, okay, Asher has several things he's going to play, starting with the F major scale 2 octaves.
All right, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
This is a hot suite by Johann Haas. That's that. All right, so there's two etudes. The first one is lyrical, and the second one is technical. So I'm going to be playing the lyrical one first. And the last one.
Hey.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Work, Asher.
Thank you. Oh man, that's a relief. I didn't mess up too bad.
What did you say?
I didn't mess up too bad this time.
You did great.
Thank you.
Super job.
Cool. Awesome. All right, so I'm checking in with Savannah. How are you, Savannah?
I'm good.
You can just keep yourself unmuted, I think. Everybody's been pretty quiet.
Okay. I was just warming up, so I didn't want you to.
That's, oh, great, I saw that. That's a good idea.
All right.
So we're ready for you.
Okay.
Oh, Savannah, everybody else told us about themselves. Why don't you tell us a little bit about you before you start playing?
Okay. I'm a junior at El Dorado High School right now.
What grade were you in when you started trombone?
6th grade. Started at Jackson. So I started taking lessons in 7th grade, I think. Like maybe halfway through. 7th grade.
And what happened after 7th grade?
Huh?
What did you do after 7th grade?
What did I do?
Yeah.
That's when I started taking lessons, is 7th grade.
7th grade. Is that right? Did you skip 8th grade?
Yeah, part of 8th grade, part of 7th grade. So I
Yes.
started during that year.
Say that again?
Yeah, I started during that year. I skipped half of 8th grade and half of 7th grade.
Right. Well, that's how it went. Right. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, let's hear your audition music. You're welcome to play the scales, the whole thing. One scale. And then
Is it all right if I just play the etudes and not the scales?
yes, that's okay too.
Okay, I'll do that. All right, I'll do the etudes first and then the solo. Okay.
Introduce you.
The stand perfectly covers your face. Okay.
Bravo.
What was that you just played? We can't hear you for some reason.
Oh, really? Okay. That was the first AYS etude from La Gazalaja Overture.
Okay, so that's an orchestral piece, and she played, it's a piece for the entire orchestra, and she played the trombone part. Because she's auditioning for an orchestra, they want her to play some well-known pieces from orchestra literature so that she can show she knows how to play in the orchestra style. Cool, okay. I guess you have to speak kind of loudly because the microphone is normally handling trombone volume.
Yeah.
I've noticed that the voices are quiet today.
Okay, so now I'm going to play the other AYS etude from another orchestral excerpt.
Wagner would have been impressed.
Okay, next I'm going to play solo that I've been working on for several months.
Can you speak really loudly? Sorry, we can't hear. Uh-oh, she just froze.
I'm playing my solo that I've been working on for the past few months. I'm playing the first 2 movements of it.
Okay, thank you.
And it's called the Morceau Symphony. It says your internet connection is
That was amazing.
That was good.
That was impressive, Savannah.
Fun.
Cool. Well, everybody got to do something kind of different, right? Playing on a Zoom class for other people. Now,
Yeah.
I have a comment and some questions, I guess. James wrote a little note after he played. He wrote, "That was scary." Raise your hand if it felt a little scary when you played for everybody. Raise your hand if you were a little nervous. 1, 2. Elia was not nervous. She didn't play. And Savannah was not nervous. That's nice. Okay. And Maggie was not nervous. But it looks like over half of the people were a little bit nervous when they played.
Yes.
Now, I've performed professionally for over 30 years, and I could raise my hand about once every 2 weeks for all of those over 30 years that I would get nervous. So it's kind of a normal part of playing an instrument. But it might be surprising suddenly, like, oh, wow, that was different. There's a lot of different things going on. And when you care about how you sound, that's one reason you get nervous. That's one thing to think about. It could be that Savannah did not get nervous because she has been practicing a whole lot. Yeah, she's definitely been practicing a whole lot, and she's kind of ready for this audition, definitely, I think. Now, if you're, I'm not sure why James just wrote all those V's. Anyway, I guess he wanted to say hi. So being nervous doesn't mean it's a problem in any way. We just need to learn how to play well when we're nervous. So let's talk just briefly about that. The only two people I've talked with at length about this are Asher and Savannah. One of the things we do before they have any performance situations coming up is we talk about their goals. And a goal is something that can help keep you focused. So their goals might not be exactly what you thought they would be, but a goal is something that helps you feel focused, on track, and get your best performance. So let me check in first with Asher.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in speaker. If you don't mind, Asher, sharing with us, what was your goal today?
My goal today was to play everything as like the most beautiful as possible.
The most beautiful as possible. Okay.
Yeah. Because if I didn't play beautiful, then it wouldn't have come out beautiful. Then it wouldn't have sounded good.
Right. Okay, so why was your goal, how come it wasn't don't screw up?
Well, because everybody screws up.
Yeah.
There's no such big performance.
Right. Yeah. So that kind of goal doesn't work too well, but play every note as beautiful as possible. Did you remember while you were performing your goal?
Yes. That's one of the biggest things I remember.
And did it help you?
Yeah, a whole lot.
A whole lot. Cool. So
Yes.
that was a good goal, and that means that regardless of what every other person in the Zoom studio class thinks, you can decide whether or not it was successful for you.
Uh-huh.
Right? And that's the important thing, is that in the end, you're the one throughout your life that whenever you play, you're the one that's going to be in the room every time. And if you feel successful, you're going to be progressing.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts about your performance or what you've learned about how to play when you're nervous?
I don't know. Like, I guess I can give some advice.
Sure.
Well, you were playing for MPA music performance assessments in March, I believe it was, and it's when we get our whole band gets judged by judges, and we get a score. And everybody was super nervous. And one of the biggest things that our band instructor told us to do was to take a deep breath. And when we did take that deep breath, I can speak for everybody else, but I can't speak for myself. I felt a whole lot of relaxation. All my muscles just opened back up, right back up. So yeah, deep breaths, they work for me, I guess. I don't know about everybody else, but
Cool. Thanks. Okay, those are good thoughts. Savannah. Hi, Savannah. Would you mind telling us what your goals were today, if you had more than one, or your goal if you only had one?
Um,
You have to kind of shout. You have to shout.
Okay. It's probably to sound like the recordings that I've listened to of all of those pieces and to enjoy playing the songs as much as I could.
Okay. Did you succeed at your goals?
I think so, yeah. I enjoyed playing the etudes. I was kind of messing up on my solo because my contact was wigging out, but yeah.
Cool. Okay. So your contact was there and it was distracting you.
Yeah.
You're having to try to get back to your goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Well, that was the best I've ever heard you play the piece.
Oh, that's good.
Surprise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. So your goal maybe was helping keep you focused, even though your contact lens was totally weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to go back to everybody's view so I can see everybody in the room. Excellent. This was a lot of fun for me. James is sending out a smiley face to all of us. Is it winking? And it's winking too. Cool. Does anybody else want to say anything else? You can talk about the music you just heard, or you can talk about anything that comes to mind.
I just want to say thank you for inviting me.
Okay.
We're glad you're here, Asher.
Thanks.
You and Savannah are wonderful additions to our effort. I hope that Ms. Debbie will arrange this more in the future.
Yeah, it was a pleasure playing for everybody.
Does anybody else want to say anything? Tell us anything? Okay, so how about maybe we could do one more large class with everybody in it before the end of EME year. Would that be fun? Do people like this?
Yeah, I liked it.
Put your
I
thumb
like.
if you want to do the big group class again. Put your thumb down if you, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you'd rather just do one-on-ones, that's fine. Do this if you don't want group class again. Do this if you do want the big group studio class. I need more voting. Whoa, okay. Maggie, are you voting? Thumbs up. I can't see your thumb though. Where's your thumb?
She has a little emoji on there.
Oh, okay. She does. Sorry, I missed that. So everybody wants to do it again. Awesome. I have another student, Ridge, who plays the baritone, and he's the student that gave me the name of the second Fortnite song that I sent to James. I don't know if you've received it yet. He was giving me Fortnite advice because he plays Fortnite. So I'll invite him too the next time. All right.
Right.
I hear a lot of people that have been practicing. That's what I got out of this, is that you like playing for each other, and maybe it makes you want to practice more. So that's pretty cool. Next week will be just normal lessons Thursday for Savannah, Asher, and Mr. Stephen. We'll see you probably Thursday, and then Friday for all the EME kids. Okay?
Okay.
Anybody else want to say anything?
Thank you so much, Ms. Debbie.
You're welcome.
And thanks to all of you. That was wonderful.
That was pretty fun. All right. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.